Well, Heidi ho, my peeps. Those of you who've been following me for a while will recognize this little building from when I was fighting with the graffiti vandals last year. I decided to take matters in my own hands and graffiti up my own little store. So they ended up making a little article about it, talking about how I used genuine hobo graffiti on the side of my little building. So anyhow, I thought that was kind of cute. That came out in last week's paper. Now, I'm continuing to clean. I've done quite a bit. All of my cobwebs have been vacuumed down. I spent 3 hours vacuuming those curtains. I should have just taken them down to wash them, and I probably will. But I've moved Spot, dear old Spot, into our little dining room that's so tiny I can't even use it for a dining room. I've also moved my mom's chairs in here, and I have them on either side of my desk. And I brought my lamps in. I was feeling the need for symmetry. And then over on my little credenza thing, I have a little vignette. It's okay. It's not put together as artistically as it could be, but that's all right. It's all right. This is round one of the. Look at that doggy. Look at that little doggy. Look at his gaze. No matter where you are in the room, he's looking at you with that slightly disappointed expression. So I organized my little cabinet here. Grant keeps all his vitamins and supplements down there, and then I have various and sundry things in there. Everything has been oiled and polished with a marvelous product that is no longer being made, and it is this Howard Naturals wood preserver with a lavender bergamot scent. Now, all that's in this is soybean oil, coconut oil, palm kernel oil, beeswax, carnauba wax, and essential fragrances. You do need to heat the bottle because it gets a little bit chunky, because there is no real emulsifier in there, and so you find that it does kind of clump up a little bit. But I'm thinking that I'm going to go ahead and try to make my own reproduction of this stuff. This is really excellent for polishing wood. I just love it. You put it on thick, let it sit for 20 minutes, and then polish it up with a cloth, and it turns out real nice. The wood on these two pieces was just dehydrated. I mean, really a mess. So, yeah. So, Grant and I have been working, well, actually, Grant has been working on clearing that cabinet over there, the one that you see, the tall one in the center. We had all of our DVDs and stuff, which are now in these boxes. We don't use DVDs much anymore, so I'm going to find a different place for them and get rid of some. But we're each going to have a side of that cabinet to keep things that we normally have in our living room, but we don't need to have all the time. Like, I'm going to keep my massage items in there. I have a hand massager and a few different things that I'll put in there. Extra, like, I'm trying to think of what I might be putting in there. Oh, maybe magazines or catalogs that I'm currently looking at. Anything that I want to keep localized to the living room, but I don't necessarily want to have sitting out. As you can see, we have a very small house. Our house is small, so we don't have a lot of room to just have stuff lying around. So I'm going through a little seizure of organizing and throwing stuff out. Grant is graciously helping. And so, yeah. Oh, I know, things like this. Here's all my stuff, my incense and my candle holders and my votives. All of that can be kept on a shelf in that cabinet, that kind of thing. So Mallory's okay with it. Yeah, she's all right with all of this, especially since I temporarily moved the couch there and she can sit in all those pillows and relax. The couch is going to the store. I'm going to take it to the apartment, so that will be free space. I may bring one of my recliners from the store here. I'm not real sure. Got to figure out what my space is going to be, what kind of space I'm going to have. Oh yeah, I'm bringing this lamp to the store, or to the apartment as well. So yeah, I just really feel like it's time to kind of clear up, clean up, organize. I continue on with loads of energy. I mean, relative to how I was a month ago, I have loads of energy. I still do most of my work sitting in my little wheelie chair, but I'm up and down a lot more than I used to be. Everything I'm doing right the next couple of days is like the first pass. I haven't washed any windows. I haven't washed down window sills. I haven't washed down my walls or, any of the things on them. I like to do that. I like to start with knowing that it's been wiped down with something antibacterial, just because it makes me feel better. That will happen in the next pass of cleaning. But first, it's about getting rid of the extra stuff, getting things arranged where I want it, and, kind of jumping off from there. So I just wanted to give you an update as to what I've been doing. I haven't been to the store actually been to the store and hang out there in at least 4 days, maybe more. I'm really missing it. Oh my God. I love to be there, and I love, cleaning and organizing and bringing more stuff in and working on more inventory. I love, love, love that. So, this will probably be my last day working in the house for a while. I'm really feeling the need to get up tomorrow morning and just head to the store with Mallory. So, I hope all of you guys are feeling as good as I am and feeling productive and feeling hopeful and all of those things. And I will come back with an update.